Cabo Verde, an island I have fallen in love with. And today, I would like to take you on a journey to a community outside of the major cities. This is a story of dedication, determination, commitment, sacrifice, and community service. Having so many educators and public servants in my family, this story means a lot, and it is very important for so many people. Welcome to João Teves, São Lourenço dos Órgãos. João Teves is located on the island of Santiago, Cabo Verde, where we visited the CCFPO Vocational Training School. We met with Autel Evo, who is the administrator and one of the teachers of the school. We also met Samuel Diaz, who is a trainer, and Lillian Besa, who was a student at this school and now she works on this project. We also met with Aguinaldo Borges, who is the director and founder of the school. The school started its mission and became operational in June of 2015. In 8 years, the school has trained over 2,000 students for employment, actively contributing to the fight against youth unemployment. This school has become a pillar in the community, providing training for people of all ages who want to undertake professional training in accordance with the basic education required for each course. The school's mission is to prepare the young and adults from all walks of life for future and permanent employment across the island and the world. This mission will contribute to the fight against poverty while creating equal opportunities for all. This is an accredited and licensed school from the state of Cabo Verde. This is a professional training center that provides training and courses in the following areas: customer service, cafeteria, tourism, cooking, food processing, computer installations and telecommunications, design and multimedia, accounting, electrical, plumbing, plasterboard ceilings, civil construction, sewing, and caring for dependents or childcare. Here are my conversations with Autel. Let's get started. So basically, I'd like to know more about the school, how the school got started, what your role is, and what are the goals for the students. So just an overview of everything that you guys do.
Minha é João Gonçalves, administrador de Centro de Capacitação e Formação Profissional dos Órgãos. Centro está ali desde 2015, no começo da formação para jovens de São Lourenço dos Órgãos, mas hoje no tem de Santa Cruz, São Domingos, Picos, Samara, Praia, de tudo e tudo a região de Santiago. O centro foi criado ali, sobretudo para dar oportunidades para jovens do interior de Santiago, para forma e qualifica para o mercado de trabalho. Então, todo o trabalho do centro, toda a missão do centro é capacita e dá competências para jovens para se conseguir trabalhar. Nós estamos num espaço ali que sempre foi ligado à escola, à educação. Ele foi criado a finais de anos de 80 para o MCV, que é a Organização de Mulheres Cabo-Verdianas. No início era para crianças, para o jardim, aprender a brincar, ABC, e depois começa a funcionar como escola também de ensino básico, que é pré-escolar, também de primeira classe e de sexta classe. E ali passa pessoas que hoje é quadros, não só de Cabo Verde, mas a nível internacional, como por exemplo, tem Jailson Querido Brito, que hoje é cientista renomado a nível internacional, está na United States of America, e aprende-se ABC naquele espaço ali. Portanto, o que não está fazendo ali é capacita e prepara nós jovens para conseguir um trabalho digno, e não tem parceria com empresas ali na Cabo Verde, na Ilha de Sal, de Boa Vista, na praia, e na São Lourenço dos Órgãos, empresas que estão ajudando de forma que as jovens, e que estão ajudando também porque as jovens no mercado de trabalho. Uma coisa que não querer é que nós jovens temos uma vida melhor, e para ter uma vida melhor é assim que forma e acha trabalho digno, com qualidade. Administrativo. Então, ali está que os colaboradores, funcionários do centro, lá está o coordenador pedagógico, Samuel Dias, e depois tem técnicos, secretária, contabilista e técnico geral. Tanto o diretor está lá, a mim está sendo assim como administrador. E ele também está fazendo encontros com formadores. Que eu estou fazendo, tranquilo. Já, foi. Era a terra batida que tinha ali. Mas em plena pandemia, nós somos obrigados a fazer aquele espaço lá para a pessoa que está entrando e poder lavar a mão, fazer a higienização das mãos. Então, fica a fazer aquela entrada ali. E no âmbito do curso de construção civil, pedreiro, caceteiro, não queria aquele espaço ali. Tinha uma fazer assim, tudo era terra, só terra que tinha ali, mas agora esse espaço assim. E também durante a pandemia, criando aquele espaço ali, no projeto de formação, em parceria com a Cooperação Portuguesa, eles oferecendo as máquinas e da formação para senhoras de costura. Então, senhoras trabalhavam corte e costura, fazia tudo aqueles produtos. E nós ali conosco a Isha Varela, que ele é técnica naquela área lá, ele está fazendo aquele serviço ali. E a costura continua a ficar cada vez mais bom, com mais competências, e também pela formação também naquela área ali, para pessoas que gostam.
The staff here does a wonderful job, and it shows. As if teaching is not difficult enough in our present day of limited support and resources, educators in small towns faces a mountain of additional challenges that can make their job way more difficult and challenging. Teachers are special, and these are the people who sacrifice the most. They take care of our children and their children so they can grow up to be better humans in this uncertain world. Your support is vital to all of these community services and projects. Knowledge is the key to life, and the more information you have available at your disposal, the more informed you will be. Investing in people, community services, and helping others is very important for all the reasons I've mentioned. It helps with unemployment, resources, it strengthens communities, keep communities safe, people build better and long-lasting relationships, people look out for each other, they bond and come together in a way where it becomes equitable for everyone. I really, really had a great time visiting the school and the town, and I will definitely be coming back for more visits. I'll bring along some friends to come along and visit as well. All the students we met here were amazing, with different backgrounds, but one goal. Nice to see you guys. Take care until we meet again. After we were finished touring the school and meeting with the students, we went to the cafeteria to break bread. Courage and bravery. It is not just about being on a battlefield, it's about what you do for yourself, others, and your community. Serving your community is courageous because there are so many who have sacrificed nothing. Continue to invest in people and your communities. Here, I met some of the most courageous, kind, giving, and loving people you will ever meet. After we finished up at the school, we went down and catch a championship soccer game between two schools, which I will bring you in a subsequent video to follow. Next, we went down to a local shop where we met up with a few guys from the soccer game.
When I said Monkey Batoma, I didn't record it because damn it.
You know him because it's my cousin.
Yeah.
Chichi.
Yeah.
Alex. Rastafari.
Rastaman. Rastaman. Wow. All right, give me 1 second. Hey, listen, I met a lot of good people.
We met a lot of people here, a lot of nice people, a lot of good people. But there is one person in particular I would like for you to meet. His name is Scarafi. Scarafi is a former Cape Verdean runner, and his real name is Manuel Pereira Tavares, better known as Scarafi. He ran in the 1960s. In 1969 and 70, he went running in Portugal. The following year, he entered military service, and running became less frequent in his life. However, the great Scarafi is still mentioned today, and it was a pleasure meeting him. The moral of the story is, we should always appreciate those who came before us and who have made significant sacrifices. I don't know what this journey means for me, and I don't know if I can give it everything it needs, but I'm going to try. It was by chance we met Ayrton. We were on our way back from visiting Tadafal, and we stopped to grab a bite at a shop right off the side of the road. This is where we met Ayrton, Ketia, Joanna, Joe, Catalina, Manu, and Linera. Another great day in Cabo Verde. And as it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. Until we meet again, the journey continues. Telogo.